Well, if you guys want to be in Blood, Guts, and Gore 5, then I might be down for it.
I mean, if they made 4 already, it can't be that bad, right?
Okay, give me that. Okay, thinking like that, like, ruins careers.
Okay.
Come on, we have way better things to do with our time.
So, Brooke, you never did finish telling us how your big date went with Jackson Pax.
Oh, yeah, did not go as well as I would have hoped.
So, you should tell her what happened when you got back to his place.
You went back to his place? That sounds juicy.
Okay, you know we went out to dinner.
Yeah.
We went to this gourmet pizza place.
Okay.
So there were leftovers, and that's when we went back to his place. Anyway, I got a phone call, and so while he was unlocking the door, I picked up the call.
Oh, and he was offended you answered, so that was the end of the night?
No, he didn't care about the phone call. I kind of turned away. My back was to the door. So as I'm talking, I leaned over to get a slice of leftover pizza, and I'm eating it.
Oh, and he was surprised you were still hungry after dinner. Oh, he's one of those jerks who thinks women shouldn't eat anything but a light salad?
No, he's not like that. Jackson's kind of a major musician, so he has a bodyguard. And I guess since my back was turned, the bodyguard didn't know who I was. And so he put his hand on my shoulder.
Oh boy.
And you know, I was surprised by that, so I whip out a spinning back kick, and before I know what's happening, Jackson's bodyguard is thrown back into the house right on the floor.
That could be a problem.
Standing there, slice of pizza in one hand, phone in the other, and Jackson's bodyguard out cold in a heap on the floor. The blood in Jackson's wolf Lacati rug is not coming out. So you can see why he might not be so terribly keen on meeting up with me again.
So what were the toppings?
What?
You said you were holding a slice of pizza. What were the toppings?
I can't see how that's relevant. Nothing fancy. Caramelized onions and apples.
Mm-hmm. See, that's the problem right there. No one in their right minds would put apples on pizza.
Again, not the point.
Who ordered the toppings?
Well, Jackson did.
Mm-hmm. Just as I suspected. So Jackson wants to impress you, so he takes you out to a gourmet pizza restaurant and puts apples on pizza.
It was an expensive pizza. Did I mention it had goat cheese? You can't get that at Ray's.
Oh, I have no doubt it was expensive. Everything Jackson does is expensive.
Well, let me tell you something, Brooke. Do you really think you can have a future with someone who thinks that putting apples on pizza is a good idea? Because it is not a good idea. These are the little details that matter.
You weren't there. You did not try the pizza. It sounds like a weird combination, but it worked. So, what do you think?
I think that knocking out Jackson's bodyguard is the least of your problems.
I was surrounded. 10 men, all far stronger than I could ever hope to be. But they weren't trained. That was their weakness. And I knew that if I was able to focus, if I was able to commit to a pure fluidity of movement, I could overpower every single one of them. And that's exactly what happened. After it was over, I was the only one left standing. My greatest victory. Then, as all great moments must, it ended with the director yelling, "Cut!" And we reset the scene for another take. When people look at me, they see the San Francisco-born actor, the action star. I know there are those who envy my life. The money, the women, the fame. And I do enjoy an abundance of all three. but they don't see the struggle. It took a lifetime of martial arts study to earn what I have. And even though my greatest fights were all scripted, it would be wrong to say they weren't real. Which brings me back to the fluidity of movement. It requires a give and take. Gia, Imogen, please demonstrate this for the class.
Jodan. Judan. Maiguri.
Your kid sister's looking rather good, wouldn't you say?
Still not good enough. Her punches are slow and her front kick, it has a tell to it.
You're nitpicking. She just overpowered Imogen. She's better than you were at that age.
Okay, let's not exaggerate here.
Who's exaggerating? We know talent when we see it. Gia is the future.
Oh, well, maybe you'd like to go to Pelican with Dale then. Yeah, I didn't think so. Pelican isn't the critical darling, we are.
I know you don't want Gia involved, but she's been working with Dale for over a year now. You owe her an invitation. Or at the very
Look,
least...
I gave her that invitation last week.
What?
She turned it down. To go to Pelican. With fucking Dale.
Then it is true love.
So, as you can see, it doesn't really matter how good Gia's technique is. We're going with Imogen.
She's not ready.
It doesn't matter.
Yame!
Look, Imogen's resume is fantastic. She's our best bet.
If she's not ready, this will make us weaker, not stronger.
Celsius definitely won't approve.
Yeah, well, Celsius isn't in charge now, is he? We'll make it unanimous.
You really think this is a good idea?
I really think we need another agent. Trust me, Brooke. This will work.
It would be nice to have that added backup.
Sara?
I'll back you for now, but I do not have to like it. And if, even for a second, Imogen becomes a liability, she's cut.
It's unanimous then.
Did you see that last fight? Talk about telegraphing. Thanks.
You or her?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Forget about it.
I was thinking of grabbing lunch at Blue Bar. You three game?
Sorry, sis. Celsius has a new case for us. So, the three of us are needed to go.
Oh, well, don't be surprised if we solve it first at Pelican.
You surprised me out there today. I'll be sure not to underestimate you again.
If that'll make a difference.
Well, I guess we'll catch you later.
Yeah, later. So, what did you mean you wouldn't underestimate me the next time we spar?
Preparation. I'll internalize this fight, make myself stronger.
That's funny.
What?
I don't think I've ever internalized a single fight in my entire life. You wanna grab lunch? I have a regular table at Blue Bar.
Yeah, I can do that.
You know, you really had me going for a while there.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Well, no.